mouth for your mouth. We're so glad to have you today. I have a visitor with me, Terry, my very good friend. She's had a little boo-boo on her nose and had to have surgery, and I told her she looked good anyway. So it's just, say hey, Terry.
Hey.
This is her carrot cake recipe that is the bomb. I'm telling you, it's got 24 items that this is her recipe, and I love it so much that I want to share it with you. First of all, we're going to add our sugars. This is the white sugar and the brown sugar and our handy-dandy KitchenAid. Now you can do this by hand if you don't have a mixer, or you can do a portable mixer. Whatever you got works fine. And then the oil. We're going to start it mixing. And then we're going to add the eggs one at a time. 4 eggs. I busted one of them, but that don't hurt nothing. Next, we're going to add the spices. All of them that's on there on this little sheet that we showed you earlier. I just pre-measured it and put it on a little paper plate. The reason I add them at this point so that it'll get mixed up thoroughly, and your vanilla flavoring goes next because it goes into it. I'm now cutting off the mixer and adding a half cup of applesauce. This makes it so moist when you cook it. And I'm going to go ahead and add the pineapple. This is a 8-ounce can, 8.25 ounce can, and we took off some of the, we drained some of the juice off. I've got it in a container here, just in case we need more liquid. I'm holding on to it. So far we've added the sugar, which is a cup of white sugar and a cup of brown sugar. We've added a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 4 eggs, and 3/4 cup of oil. And that's 1/2 cup of applesauce and a small can of crushed pineapple with a little bit of the juice drained off. Now I'm going to start it again, and we're going to start to add our flour and our buttermilk. It's a cup of buttermilk, 1½ cup of wheat flour, 2/3 cup of all-purpose, which is plain flour. I'm going to put the plain first. It's the white flour, and then we'll add a little of the buttermilk. This is a cup of buttermilk. Buttermilk always makes things taste better. If you don't have buttermilk at home, you can easily make buttermilk. Did you know that? No. Take a cup of sweet milk, add a tablespoon of vinegar, or a tablespoon of lemon juice. Stir it, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and you got buttermilk. This is wheat flour. Wheat flour is 1½ cups. More buttermilk, alternately adding them to combine. See how it's getting thick? So we're going to add some more buttermilk. We'll turn it off and scrape down the sides. Because you want it all blended. See, it's not hard to put together, it's just measuring out your ingredients. Next, we've got 2 cups of carrots. This is shredded real fine. We're just going to mix them in. A cup of coconut. And a cup of pecans.
No.
By the way, we're not going to put the pecans in. We're going to wait and put that in the icing. I almost put it in the cake, but I'm going to save it for the icing. By the way, if you really like pecans in your cake batter, then go ahead and put it in here, about a cup chopped, but we prefer it in the icing. Some people like it in both. And we're going to put raisins. 2 little boxes. If you don't like raisins, don't put it in. If you don't like pecans, don't put it in. If you don't like coconut, just leave it out. But we like it all, I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, these raisins make it more moist. And we will just stir it up to combine, and then I'm going to put it in 3 9-inch pans, cooking it at 350. And I'm not sure how long, probably 25 to 30 minutes till it spring forms back to you. Alright, I'll be back with you in just a minute. We're going to divide this between 3 pans, 3 9-inch pans that's been sprayed with Baker's Joy, which has the flour already in it to keep it from sticking. I'm going to put these in the oven and we'll see you in just a bit. If you can. Then just sort of do like this.
Jiggle them.
And I always drop it one time to get the air bubbles out. And you get it all over the counter. That works real well too. I'll put it on 25.
Looks good. Looks good. They got really quiet. Okay.
Hi, we're back with our carrot cake. We've got 3 layers already cooled off. You're going to need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 2 sticks of butter, real butter, cup of pecans, almond flavoring, powdered sugar, and vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1/4 of almond. Okay. We're going to add this to our mixer and start it to blend. Make sure your cream cheese is softened and your butter is softened. We won't use quite all of this icing, but it's very good to save to use on cookies or another cake. But we need almost this much. Room temperature butter. Start it to mix on low. I'm adding the flavoring down in with the butter and the cream cheese. Blend it well. Then I'm going to stop it a minute. I'll put it on real low and add a little bit of sugar. You don't want to do it too fast or it'll be all over your kitchen. Slowly add your sugar. The powdered sugar. This is 2 pounds, by the way. Stopping in between to scrape down the sides. Of your mixer. I'll add this and then I'll be back with you. Do it until it's real creamy, and then slowly add your 1 cup of real fine chopped pecan. Now you're ready to ice in your cake.